if I may please have your attention. Good morning, judges, and welcome to Team Pitch 2022. And well, let's get started. Well, thank you for being here first and foremost. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to be here. Hi, Mr. Jerry. And first we have Cap's Beauty Salon.
Are you frustrated with the constant ups and downs of hair care and using products you're not sure will work for your hair?
Well, Caps is a black-owned teenage business who help blacks of all ages try a variety of styles for an affordable price,
While also being convenient by washing and blow drying your hair with prices starting at $50.
Because of the pandemic, people can't afford the prices of hairstyles and prices, and sometimes are too busy to wash and blow dry their own hair.
But when coming to us, we keep hair healthy while doing a variety of hairstyles for an affordable price.
This differentiates us from other hair businesses, making us accessible to everyone. All natural hair care products are not for everybody's hair. For an example, their hair texture, hair type, and etc. So we make sure to test your hair grade so we can use the perfect products for you.
Today we put together ways to manage different hair types. My hair type is 4C, and the best way to care for 4C hair would be trim your ends every 6 weeks to help clear away the weaker ends. The best hair product for 4C hair would be got to be Ultra Hair Glue, and a good edge control would be Edge Booster 24-hour Edge Tamer. A good hairstyle for 4C hair would be knotless.
My hair texture is 4B, and the best way to take care of 4B hair is to thoroughly moisturize your hair once or twice a week with castor oil. The products that you can use is Aunt Jackie Curls and Coils, Miss Jackie's, and Shea Moisture. And the best hairstyle is Bantu Knots, and this is what it look like.
My hair type is 4A. The best way to care for this hair type is by moisturizing curls using sulfate-free products so curls don't dry out. The best products is leave-in conditioner to hydrate your hair, and the best hairstyle is a bun.
My hair type is 3C. The best way to care for 3C is don't apply a heavy amount of products. Best products, Equal Style and Singular, and the best hairstyle is Two Strand Twist is right here.
My hair type is 2C hair. The best way to maintain 2C hair is at night keep your hair in a loose ponytail and try not to sleep on cotton sheets or pillowcases because it sucks the moisture out of your hair. The best products for 2C hair is coconut oil to maintain frizz and keep your hair moisturized. The best hairstyle for 2C hair is wet curls.
Because of the popularity of social media, you'll be able to find us on sites like Instagram, Facebook, and we'll also have our own website.
I'm Kayla.
I'm Monty.
I'm Patrice.
I'm Sydney.
And we're Caps.
Do you have any questions? Sure. So, question for you. Who you trained on to increase your skills?
Well, I used to play like in mannequin heads and my little sister.
Okay, excellent. All right. Other questions?
Who are you marketing to? What's your advice?
So a lot of black girls, like, they get their hair done. See, all of us have our hair done, all of us. And so, hair prices are getting very expensive nowadays. So, keeping it prices low. So, yeah.
And do you have a sense of the size of the market in Philly?
The size of the market you're looking for?
What that mean?
So I would like to say this, right? Y'all are amazing just for having this knowledge and educating us on how to take care of certain types of hair, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, the questions that being asked are very important as well because now we're trying to make things that we know and love into the business, right? So we've got to think of how much are these products going to cost in order to use these products, right? That are best for our clients. So in business, we want to think about all these things. So again, y'all feel free to inform us of like basics, right? Because you can't go into business if you're doing these things, right? So y'all do these things. So understanding the products, understanding, well, y'all know when y'all marketing as well, but understanding how I'm marketing you. There's so many different salons and people in the city of Philadelphia already. But y'all talk about prices as well, so affordable pricing is good. Just understanding the products and buying it wholesale, a brick and mortar spot, for which y'all just said is necessary.
So would you have a salon, or would this be mostly, sorry, would you have a salon, or would this be all online, facilitating people's use of products at home?
We would get like a place to do hair and then go from there.
And how would you scope out that market for the best location for your services?
We could base it off the safest place because there's a lot of dangerous places around here where we live. So we could base it on where people would feel comfortable and sitting and taking time to get their hair done.
Would it be possible to start as an incubator space here?
We could make space to do it here, but it could also be another option to find a place, or we could start from here and go from there.
I'm sorry, what was left?
We could start from here and move on and find different places.
Do you anticipate eventually creating your own products as well?
Yes.
But right now you're identifying products that work with different hairstyles so that you can match.
Yes.
Okay.
Because not every hair product works for everybody's hair. That's why each hairstyle, it has like different stuff.
I touched on it a little bit before, but just I want to know, have y'all done any research into have an idea of the funding necessary to get your business started?
Well, I've looked, and in the beginning it's really expensive, but if we continue to work and get the clients that we need, it'll all equal out, so it won't be as expensive later on, but in the beginning it might be a little bit expensive.
When you say expensive, do you know?
Not more than tens of thousands, just like probably 4,000. Because just to get a chair I looked up, is kind of expensive. So some people, when they have their own business, they rent out chairs for people. So that's one of the reasons why we're starting here, so we won't have to rent out chairs for other people, because that by itself is expensive. So.
Thank you.
Have you thought of different incentives on how you can bring clients? For example, what you shared, great knowledge about different types of hair. Maybe the first, just one idea, the first visit free to identify what kind of type of hair, to get to know your client. So various incentives can bring lots of clients, potential clients. So if you lure them first with something that's not expensive or free of charge. So have you thought of any ideas of that sort? All right, so now you can. Thank you.
Well, that was a wonderful presentation, and hopefully you had your time to do whatever you were doing on the papers. Next, we have A Direct Films.
Good morning. My name is AJ, and my project is I'm working on a movie based in Philadelphia. It's called Life of an Athlete. It's a true story, but not my story. Basically, the movie is about a star athlete growing up in Philadelphia who started hanging around the wrong crowd and started going down the wrong path. By the end of the movie, you will see how that turns out. In my movie, I had 8 characters but 4 main characters. Namir, his 2 friends, Adrian, Chase, and the bad friend, Adol. After Adol sees how good Namir is in basketball, he tries to throw him off by making him do drugs in Philadelphia. This movie is a low-budget film. I won't tell you how the movie ends because I'll spoil it, but there's some devastating events that happen in this movie. I know you wonder what does business come with being a director. Well, being a director, you gotta pay your actors and rent out properties so you can film on. I have a question. Can y'all name a young black director from Philly? Alright, well, that's another reason I chose. There's a lot of who got good ideas but don't got the resource to provide a movie. Another reason I chose to create a movie was because to put a message out. There's a lot of great basketball players, but they don't got the opportunity to show it. How would I promote it? I would promote it on YouTube ads and social media. The difference between my movie and different Philly movies is, can y'all name a Philly basketball movie based in Philadelphia? Except for Hustles. Yeah, but that movie, they traveled to different states. My movie was just based in Philadelphia. But here's my trailer. So growing up in Philadelphia wasn't really a good thing for my man. Going from houses to houses, but being the middle child. He had one little sister and one big brother. His brother failed him by being in the street. Now Mary grew up without a father. His father died when he was 4. His mother was too busy in the street using drugs. So he was taking care of his little sister by himself. Now Mary's favorite food was syrup sandwiches. I know you confused, but that's what we eat growing up in the trenches. Now Mary had a couple friends, well I should say real friends. Until one day, he went to play basketball, but didn't realize he was being noticed by top 5 basketball team in the city of Philadelphia. So this is what happened next.
So, y'all ready for the game? Y'all trash. Yeah, I was watching how much you know, I would like to work out with you. You know, I can turn you into the best. Let's go. Okay.
Was it tomorrow?
Get ready to sure.
See that?
My young nigga that came, but he looked in my eyes, said he ran the pistol. Niggas try to give me advice, I'ma check on my sneakers and tell me if they fit you. You might not feel it when they tell you that your little nigga got dropped. But just going at you, my shooter work like a Uber, I give him the drop. Get ready, he coming to get you. I know my young niggas sleeping in fire, they kill my dog, but he kill niggas pride. I never beg for the work, I'm the one that'll put him.
Any questions?
Here we go. Yeah, so first of all, I love what you're doing. In my days in life, I've literally created music videos, I've created short films, things of that nature, right? Content creation has been a thing in my life for the past 20 years at this point, like since I was a kid. And so I love what you're doing. I like your enthusiasm. I like how you took a phone, right? You probably shot on a phone and you went and got your friends and y'all was like, yo, let's make a movie. So that's an amazing thing. So congratulations on doing that, right? That's amazing. Some feedback I would have for you, right? Because you talked about it being low budget, right? Which is fine, right? Everybody starts somewhere. congratulations for starting. I think in order to make this product valuable to people and they can get the most out of it, this movie is to possibly invest in some equipment, right? And when I say invest in equipment, it doesn't have to be the most luxurious thing. Have you thought, and I'll ask a question before I even go there, have you thought about, as far as the audio, right? Because we couldn't really hear what was being said. Have you thought about any equipment needs that you could like actually buy right now to support your movie? Yeah.
So I'm not part of this project, that's why I couldn't help him. But I wasn't here to help contribute in the project to help him, make the movie. But we do have the equipment here that he needs, but he just didn't have access to it when he was trying to make it.
Perfect, all good. So now we got a solution. You had a problem, you got a solution. There you go. I did have you talked about promoting it, right? So you have a good story as far as promotion wise. Have you thought about how do I promote, or the resources or the money I may have to spend on getting eyes on this movie?
Social media, like Instagram and YouTube ads.
So, you were the cameraman for this? You write the script? How much editing went into this? Like, did the kid sink the shot on the first basket? Okay. So you did all the edits. So you basically been the creative force behind like every aspect of this. Do you see bringing other people into the process?
That's why this the trailer is a lot more.
Okay. Have you sort of scoped out the whole script?
Yes, I wrote it out.
Oh, cool. Okay. Thank you.
Congratulations, very important work for Philadelphia, for the city that I love dearly. And I want to give you my business card. It has my cell phone number, my work office number, and I can connect you with Philadelphia Film Office. So give me a call at your convenience, and I'll connect you with the people in Philadelphia who are managing all the filmmaking in this city.
Thank you.
And good luck to you.
I enjoyed the trailer. I think that this could be valuable. I see the value in it. I see that it could tackle a bunch of different points that the young athlete, or regardless of what sport they play, the issues that may arise during the day-to-day life of an athlete, especially in the city, especially for guys your age, younger, maybe older. A lot of wide audience could probably appeal in different cities. Delaware, Baltimore, Jersey, pretty much cities with metropolitan areas where it's very competitive as far as from sports and everything in between. I think it could rise. I think it could rise a great insight to the day in the life of an athlete. So great job. Can't wait to see what it turned into.
Understanding that it's a sort of a low budget effort, have you thought about what it would take financially to make the movie, and how you might raise that money, investors or family, or
talk about like recording,
making the actual movie itself? Yeah.
Kinda, but not really.
Who do you see as your audience? I mean, in terms of like getting it out.
Like
besides YouTube, like who's your target?
Well, my target is it's mostly everybody, but mostly kids growing up in Philadelphia who got good ideas, like I said in the paper, good ideas, who can make a movie but don't got the resource so they can follow their dreams. They want to be a director.
I'm sorry. The next presentation we have is Philly Vendor.
How y'all doing today? My name is Kwame, and this is my partner. And today we're here to talk about Philly vending. We've been a part of R.W.Brown Teenz group for about 4 years now. As we grew up with the program, we learned a lot. Throughout the years being in the program, we ran into some trouble.
We want the young black males our age and younger to see that it's more than just being out in the streets. We also want to show that having a full-time job is good and all, but we need more people promoting financial freedom. Our mission: Philly Vending strives to provide quality vending machines, healthy snacks alternatives, and exemplary customer service to Caring People Alliance and its population. Philly Vending will also do its due diligence to provide free mentorship programs to the youth 12 to 19 years old.
These are our steps to obtaining a vending machine in PA. Vendors who sell taxable and tangible selected food and beverages are required to obtain sales. Use a hotel occupation license, need to apply for an LLC, obtain the EIN, create a contract agreement for whoever housing our vending machine, have a couple $100s to be starting a vending machine business. There are many ways to obtain a vending machine in Philadelphia. Most beginners, they start a business by vending machine from Facebook Marketplace, OfferUp. Vending machine prices range starting from $300 used to $5,000 new.
Maintaining a vending machine. On average, a typical successful vending machine makes around $1,200 per month. Philly Vending will offer CPA 10% of our earnings each month for housing our vending machine. Then we plan to take approximately 40% of our earnings to make sure a vending machine is full of snacks, and the last 50% will be used for vending, maintenance, and profit. Each vending machine will also have a working card reader and the ability to use Apple Pay. We will make sure our vending resources are convenient for our customers. Caring People Alliance and as a population will also have the ability to suggest whatever snack choice they would like to in the vending machine.
Snacks such as healthy alternative snacks, tropical bliss snacks, orange juice, apple juice, Poland spring water, and etc. Comfortable snacks such as Arizona's fruit punch, Arizona Oreos, Doritos, Hershey chips, candy bars. Also, we will be having culture snacks. As we build our Philly vending business, we would like to offer snacks from different countries such as Africa, Japan, India, etc.
See, the biggest problem with vending machines we have today is that most vending machine companies don't have a proper way for you to contact them about problems with the vending machines, such as not being able to get their money back or money being took without vending the item. So I coded the website for anybody to come on and be able to contact me. Wait. Here's the website. So right here is where you will be able to put your name, email problem, and tell us what we need to come do. And we will come do it in the same day. As our partnership with Caring People Alliance grow, we would like to mentor youth for free, teach them the importance of financial literacy. What is financial literacy? Financial literacy is the knowledge used of various financial skills. This may include creating a budget, understanding how credit works, saving for retirement. Financial literacy also includes understanding different investment tools such as stocks, ETFs, and creating an investment plan. And here are 5 key components of financial literacy: earn, spend, save and borrow, invest, and protect. Also, we would like to teach them the importance about the difference between active income and passive income. Active income refers to the income received from performing a service within a specific time period, such as commission, salary, tips, and wages. Passive income, money we earn without the same time, work, commitment that active earning income entails, such as selling online coin stocks, opening and vending machines, and wholesale real estate.
For our Philly vending, we don't have no competition. We want y'all to base us how healthy we came, how our Philly vending machine outcome, such as in our website. That's how you can contact us from. Any questions or concerns?
Have you thought about like the prime locations to make these really perform the machines?
So I had came, this is your step up. I had came to to Ms. Jewel with an idea about housing vending machines with them, and she got in contact with the CEO of the Caring People Alliance, and they would like us to create a business proposal with them, and they will house our vending machines for us.
And do you have vending machines now?
We do have vending machines. They, however, don't house snacks. We did house snacks vending machines over at West, at our West facility on African Avenue. And that did very well. So my thing is just that I think that if we house it again, I think that that machine is going to do very well. Everyone likes the site.
Are you familiar with all 3 sites that CPA owns?
Not exactly yet, just this site.
So Kurt and I were the architects that worked on the new site at Cobb's Creek, and so we could talk to you about what we would think would be a good location within that new site, because it is brand new. It has a full gymnasium, but one of the things that we did not allow for in that site is somewhere that vending machines would be appropriate. And I think that's an important part of your process is the siting your machines. But one big question I have is stocking your machines. So, you see trucks that come up and they make deliveries on a fairly regular basis, so that there's a grand scale of stocking and maintaining, especially vandalism. When someone's unhappy with the machine, they kick it, right? So, there is a bigger picture of how you could do that, and maybe starting out, that's like buying in bulk, for the things that you're thinking about providing, so that you can keep your costs down. But there is a whole set of delivery trucks, gas, etc., that goes with stocking those machines. Have you thought about that?
Yeah, so basically we plan on checking up on our vending machines weekly. We plan on doing the deliveries ourselves too at that.
Would you go purchase all the materials yourselves?
Yes, we will either order them online or go to stores and purchase them ourselves. And we will make sure our vending machines is full every week of the month.
And how would you market? I mean, how would you maintain what's selling and what's not selling? If you have things that are going to expire, obviously you have to remove them from the machines and learn from that you have to replace them with new products.
Yeah, that's why we wanted weekly. We wanted to do it weekly, check it out weekly. Like every site we put a vending machine at, we want to do that weekly. And also we want to switch the snacks out. We don't want just the same snacks every time. That's why we want y'all to give us context what y'all like. Tell us what y'all want to put in the vending machines.
So you would have the website open to
everyone, yeah.
To everyone. Good job.
I want to pose a question and give like 3 maybe suggestions to probably look forward to. As far as the location and where you could put vending machines, I have family members that own vending machines, and they kind of propose it in a way that, and it's a way that the vending machines are placed in places with high volume, so like malls, schools, hospitals, etc. So those are just 3 suggestions right there. I like what y'all got going on first and foremost though, and I like that you guys are going to take the initiative to stock your machines yourselves, that'll cut the cost from not having to like pay delivery drivers and things of that nature. Because y'all starting off small, you kind of want to cut the costs as much as possible, and then just go up from there. I guess and then here's my question. How you correlate financial literacy with within your business? I mean, do you have, like, will you pose questions on your website? And if so, would you guys look forward to doing like seminars and things like that in the future through your business?
So first and foremost, we would like to, as we go on with our vending machine business, we would like to start here, teaching the youth here financial literacy first, and then each site we will go to teach them, and then we will start doing seminars as we grow.
Excellent idea. I just want to remind you that CPA has actually 7 locations, so it will be interesting to see what we have there, what we don't have, what could be the needs, and do some analysis and see what the low-hanging fruit can bring first, and then expand. And also about the financial literacy. If you guys are interested in internship in the finance department, if you will need help in setting up the structure, reach out to me. I'll give you my cards, and I'll try to help you the best I can. Good luck. Sounds good. And
Thank you.
You're presenting very well. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, good morning. So I'm completely blown away by this. You guys are really, really impressive. The amount of thought that went into all the aspects of the business and so forth, and then connecting it to giving back to your fellow students here and the kids that will follow in the years to come is really impressive. And I'm just a fantastic job. Well, let's say in a past life, I managed a bar which had vending machines and stuff in it. There's a lot of breakdowns in vending machines. Like somebody mentioned, people kick them when they get upset. People like put coke hangers up there and try to yank things down, and all kinds of stuff goes on. Have you thought about, what kind of background do you have in the maintenance piece of it, or getting training on mechanical, electronic kind of pieces? So modern machines, they have computers and electronics and so forth.
I don't know if I really have a question for that, but I assume that we would be talking to the people about it, just in case people do try to hit our machines or stuff like that. We would also be talking to the people that we put the vending machines at, ask them, can they give a little extra eye out for it?
Well, and caring people, that in the beginning, we don't have a lot of people doing stuff here, but even without vandalism, machines break down.
Also, too, Kwamir is being a little modest. He is very good when it comes down to computers. So he can build them. He could do whatever you need for those computers. So I think that his mechanical...
It may take a little
skills,
specialized training or whatever on
right,
when you decide what kind of machines you're going to buy and stuff. Okay. Well, thank you. I'm really, really impressed with this.
Well, first of all, shout out to y'all young brothers for this amazing idea. Congratulations. This is really big. I actually see it being what it's supposed to be, so congratulations already. My only thoughts, and it's not a bad thought, it's just a thought, right? It's like, since y'all talking about financial literacy and partnerships, right? In order to have startup capital, you're going to do like a partnership with CPA, right? Correct. You're going to bring a business plan, do a partnership. Have y'all thought about, as far as, because this will generate money, right? So we got to think about, if somebody gives me money, now it's splits going on. It's two of y'all that's probably going to do a lot of the work. Have y'all thought about what the splits would look like between you and your partners in order to make it valuable for them and for you as well? Because y'all going to be doing a lot of work, right, on the ground level.
Right now, it's just me and him, so any splits will be 50-50. That's only fair, because we both do our good jobs on it.
So have y'all thought about, if it's just y'all two right now?
Just right now, yeah.
Have y'all thought about the startup capital, right?
Yeah.
Where would that come from?
Startup capital. It'll come from here. PYN, yeah.
Okay. No, that's beautiful. Well, once again, congratulations. I love this idea. Y'all getting 100 from me because, I wish I could invest. Just talk to me. I want to invest. Let's do it.
Thank y'all.
That was a wonderful presentation. Next, we have Eco Woods Airbnb.
Hello, I am Layla and I work with EcoWoods Airbnb. Our problem with modern day society is that we are ignoring the needs of our world, so we want to provide a way of living that helps you keep all your modern expenses while also having a healthier way of living. We use pine wood, resin, and recycled materials to make our property, and we have solar panels to power it so we can have our monthly expenses be lowered to help you have a cheaper price when you book the room. Here we provide you the privacy of a hotel room while keeping it cheaper than hotels and other Airbnbs with the same modern conveniences. We offer 4 bedrooms, each with their own bathroom, dressers, TV, and safes for personal items. The whole place has high-speed internet to keep you in contact with your friends and family, and our main house, as shown here, has our reception desk, multiple sitting areas where you can talk to guests or read a book, a bar, a jacuzzi, and there's at our living spot, a dining room, and a kitchen that is only limited by your ability to actually cook. Our target market is individuals, couples, and retired guests. However, we do offer things for families with rooms housing up to 4 people and the ability to book multiple rooms. I should mention that our rooms start at $120 per night. We know our current and past ways of living need to change because the earth is suffering tremendously. But it's just easier to ignore our needs of the world in terms so we can have what we want. We're introducing the reality of living in a modern lifestyle while also being eco-friendly. You can find us on the Airbnb website, a 360 tour on YouTube, snippets of it on TikTok, or pictures of it on Instagram. Any questions?
So is the intent to develop these new buildings in Philadelphia?
It's more so located in the woods, so you get the more outdoorsy feel.
I see. But they are brand new buildings that you're
Yes.
Are they in existence already? They're in existence already, or you're planning to construct them?
We are planning to construct them. This is more of our main look that isn't 100% finished, but is close enough to finish that I feel comfortable showing it to you.
Okay.
First of all, thank you for this presentation. Thank you for this beautiful Airbnb situation. Have you thought about, so it's a couple of things. So you said it's going to be outdoorsy in the woods. I'm not an architect. I don't work in spaces of creating facilities, but I've had my own establishment, right? A brick and mortar business. And have you thought about, as far as working with Airbnb, I'm pretty sure they're going to charge you some, whatever fee it is to have your property through Airbnb, right? So have you thought about that cost? And have you even thought about, as far as like building this license and permits needs to even get this started? Am I right? Am I saying the right things? Have you thought about that?
Not entirely, if I'm being honest with you.
It's all good.
Because this was a multiple person project, but most of them aren't here, and I was kind of the one working with all the decorating.
That's beautiful.
Next, we have freelance artist Messiah McKenzie.
Hello. Good morning. My name is Messiah, and I am a self-taught freelance artist. So I use different materials for my work, but my main media are acrylic paint, canvases, and paintbrushes. But I've been interested in art for 5 years now, being inspired by so many artists, hoping one day I can make something that can inspire others with my work as well. Not so long ago, I started to lose my spark for it, inching away from art and becoming very unmotivated in the process. It wasn't until I came to the Boys and Girls Club, I fell in love with the art room. I spend my days working on different things, but most of the time I paint. From that point on, I was able to find myself in my artistic style. Sorry, I'm nervous. I have a passion for expressing my emotions through art. It helps me connect with my authentic self, letting me put my heart into my work, and at the end, feeling satisfaction once it's all done. I also like to expand my region and create different art styles. I made abstract art, expressionism, color fill painting so far. I want to produce 2 more styles to reach my goal of finishing 5 different art styles for this year. For my colors, I use contemporary colors to help me express a spiritual connection that mimics color fill painting. So the meaning for the first artwork I made back in June 2021 is the Eternal Spirit. The Eternal Spirit represents calmness due to the flow of blue colors as well as the pattern. It can also represent as being cold but emotionally. I wanted to do something different with this piece, so I decided to do a thermal body painting. This painting cost around $350. The second artwork I made in July 2022, Repression, that's right here, represents avoiding uncomfortable emotions like anger or sadness. In my artwork, you can see a girl bleeding from the side of her face. Instead of showing basic emotions when you're in physical pain like discomfort, she has an emotionless expression on her face. This painting cost around $275. The third artwork that I also made in July 2022, Dimmed Tunnel, that's right here, is similar to the first art piece I made when it comes to the color blue, since blue represents calmness and relaxing. For this painting, I wanted to make something that will give people a nostalgic feeling when they look at it. This painting costs around $265. And my third painting right here, recently made in August 2022, Warmth, also connects to my first painting. The same thermal body art style, just different pose, colors, and meaning behind it. It can represent warming up to somebody or something, or showing interest. Since it just represents warming up to somebody due to the colors, with like the cool colors like blue and purple, and it turned to a warm color like red and yellow and white. It cost around $250. If you want to see more of my showcases and prices for my other work, you can do so by going on my Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, or Facebook. Follow me while you're at it. Thank you.
I just love these pieces. This is amazing work, and I love that you're just not just painting something you want, but you're translating emotions into real images, and that's just a very, very sophisticated way to look at art. And you're so young, and you've taught yourself. So that's really amazing. Really, really amazing. I'm not an artist, but I work with my partner is a curator, and he works with a lot of artists and a lot of shows, and there is a lot of opportunity in Philadelphia. Philadelphia is a very hot artist communities all over the place doing all kinds of stuff. So we can definitely, help connect you with some of that work. We can do a show here at the center for your work. I mean, you want to have, I don't know, how many pieces do you have now that you've completed?
Now I have 4, but I'm trying to make a 5th one.
Okay. So yeah, so we can, you want to have you want to develop a pretty good body of stuff because you want to be able to show different kinds of things, and you want to be able to have enough to really get people interested in stuff. So I just say your presentation was great. Just keep at it.
Thank you.
Keep thinking through. I think as Darnell was pointing out, the business aspects are pretty important. It's a hard life financially to be an artist. So you really have to think it through and be prepared to put the work in. But you definitely have the talent. I'm just really, really impressed.
Thank you.
I think you will need to make 2 pieces because I want to take this one with me today. I pulled out my checkbook. I just wanted to double check. What is it? The price for this one? Oh. All right.
I think I said around like $275, $260.
Okay, so I'll make a check out for 300, and I wish you all success. This all the pieces talk to me, and I get, or I think I feel what you were trying to say. This one particularly, why this one? Because to me what I see is the light at the end of the tunnel.
Right.
And this is how I feel, that I hope that I see that light and I'm walking towards that light. And so this is very representative of my own place right now.
Right.
And this will be a perfect piece for my new office. So thank you very much, and good luck.
A quick comment I noticed, none of these pieces seem to be signed. So you should think about signing it, and think about personal touch, but also ego. Throw some of your ego in there. You're like, if you're an artist, you're telling people this is something important, and so it's okay to have a big splashy name on it or whatever. Don't obscure the piece or whatever, but let people know who you are.
Right.
Next, we have Black Butterfly Designs.
Good morning, judges. My name is Akari.
Good morning, my name is Solange.
Good morning, my name is Tequila.
Good morning, my name is Sabor, and we are called Black Butterfly Designs.
We are 4 black teens that have come together to tackle the problems of the lack of diversity, the lack of black-owned businesses, the unfair pricing, and representation. To solve this problem, our products are open to all parties with an open price range so that there is no buying issue. We will also make sure to cater to everyone so that the majority can feel like a better version of themselves in their own skin.
Another problem with fashion businesses today is jewelry being bad quality and not good. So to solve this problem when making our jewelry, we make sure to use good quality items like beads, metal, and wires and chains to make things like bracelets, rings, necklaces, and earrings, so there's no chance of our products turning green or causing any allergic reactions.
To market our brand, we will use social media apps like TikTok and Instagram to advertise our products so we can reach our target audience, which are teens and young adults. We will use pictures and videos to get the viewers engaged and show them examples of products that they want. What makes our business better than other fashion businesses is our fashion business makes gender-neutral clothing and clothing for all sizes, which most fashion brands don't have. When making our clothing, we wanted to add a butterfly for the logo to emphasize our branding back butterfly design.
Lastly, as representatives of the Black community, our goal is to be able to show that 1, our people can be creative, and 2, that we can produce products that are just as good or even better as non-Black businesses. We also want to inspire others because there needs to be more diverse and affordable businesses to be able to buy from.
And not only does Black Butterfly Designs create feminine clothing and jewelry, we create clothing for males also. Some of the clothing that we have created is the Black Butterfly Males Tee. We understand that butterflies may be feminine and may not appeal to the male's eye, so we have a butterfly with a skull design encrypted into it, so that it may appeal more to males or even younger males too. Also, I said that we did products as in like jewelry for males. So we have created chains that have bats on them, guitars, even the yin yang symbol, so that males might want to buy our products more too.
Feminine options. We created this denim jacket we made from scratch. Actually, well, we didn't make it from scratch, but we created it from scratch. We have our brand name in the front, which is Black Butterfly Designs, and we also have chains going down to look more appealing and presentable. Also, Tequila, here the artist of the group, she painted with paint markers a big butterfly on the back to represent our brand name, Black Butterfly Designs, and just show the beauty of a butterfly. Thank you.
As you've seen with his shirts, we also provide more feminine shirts as well. For example, this one right here, it has multicolors on it and little circles that kind of like dance a little bit. And it also has a nice big blue butterfly on the back to represent our brand. We also have another shirt. This shirt is more simple, just more simple look. It also has butterflies on it to represent our brand, Black Butterfly Designs. We also produce other types of items. For example, this vest. Oh, sorry. Yeah, this vest right here, the black vest. And if you kind of look at it a little bit, this part right here, it kind of looks like a butterfly when you kind of look at it a little bit. Kind of represent our brand, of course. I made this vest. I kind of like made a design out of it, all out of safety pins. Just why not? I had them lying around. I thought it'd be cool. And as you have stated before with our jewelry options, we have more jewelry options. For example, we have our nice big little carousel of hair clips and earrings that are all butterfly themed, represent our brand. These will cost around $4.50. He is showing you.
We also have different types of earrings that we made also from scratch too. Well, Sabor made also from scratch with different beads and wire, and we put metal hooks on them so they could have a clasp for behind the ear. These are multicolored and have different colors, mostly the feminine side. We wanted to experiment with the colors and stuff. Yeah, we have some butterfly charms also to also emphasize our brand name, because we wanted to mostly be around the butterfly to show people how our branding emphasizes butterflies mostly.
We also have beaded necklace options. These two, although they do not have a butterfly, they're more simple just because, you don't want a butterfly on them. We also provide items that do not have butterflies, but this one does. As you can see, this has a nice charm of a butterfly with beads all on the sides. Yeah. And we also have our nice signature butterfly necklace. It kind of turns into a choker if you want, because there's adjustable straps on them. Would you like to hold it? This will also cost around $7 with all the beaded options wise, as the charm necklaces will cost around $6. We also have an assortment of beaded bracelets. These are more simple, so you could probably cater towards more people. So you can cater towards more people, just in case, you don't want something flashy, something crazy. We also have these more skinnier bead bracelets as well. They're kind of like more feminine. They have little butterfly charms on the bottom of them.
Thank you. We also have some wire rings that we made, which is personally my favorite. They're different size rings, and also we have this one beaded ring that we beaded it into a butterfly so it can fit, and it's adjustable so it can fit on any size finger. If you have like big fingers, small fingers, it doesn't matter. We have little wire rings with different kinds of like charms or pearls on it, like white or purple or black or even dark blue. As a closing statement, we want to say having joy and the ability to let your uniqueness shine is what Black Butterfly Designs is all about. Black butterfly is usually seen as negative or unlucky, but with this brand, we're hoping to bring a new meaning to the butterfly that's much brighter and filled with positivity.
If you would like to purchase any of these products, they will be available during our brunch.
Any questions?
Thank you. So first, I want to take the microphone first because I'm buying the black vest. I see. I knew. That's why I knew somebody else would want that. So tell me how you price things, because I think your prices are too low.
We price things, yeah, it is kind of low, but we wanted to make it because our brand is basically focusing on trying to make prices adjustable for everyone, because not a lot of people like have money to buy stuff, but every person looks in a shop and says, oh, that's cute, but they don't have the money to buy stuff. So we wanted to base our brand around adjusting the prices so everybody will be willing to buy it if they have a good amount of money or a low amount of money. We wanted to make sure everybody got a chance to buy our products.
Okay. And then I guess maybe more of a comment, but you know, I'm looking at what you're saying is feminine or what you're saying is masculine, and I think that you're right in the right place now, because people are sort of walking away from those kinds of distinctions. And you know, some of those shirts that you said were feminine, I thought I was gonna buy that one.
But the thing is, though, with our brand, it's all inclusive. Whatever you like, go ahead and go get it. Doesn't matter if it's more feminine or masculine. Doesn't matter. It fits for everybody.
Well, thank you. I thought it was fantastic presentation.
We appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, I definitely want to second that comment. I love the presentation. I love the sustainability. That's very important. I mean, the environment is messed up right now, so you know, sustainability is very important to reduce and reuse. As far as the pricing, I would like to know. I mean, because I do agree, the pricing is a bit low, and it's for y'all, right? And so when I think about pricing, I'm very in the same mindset of making things affordable for people, to grant them access to things that they might not be able to have access to, that are of the same quality but just priced higher.
I absolutely love your name. I think it's great for branding and everything. Name recognition is everything in a successful business. And I think that if you will continue to develop it, there is a great future. Very exciting. I love your stuff.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
It's great. Thank you for sharing it with us.
Thank you for your comments.
It is just a great name, a great brand, and it seems like it's store ready. And did you say where you would place this, and what kind of stores, and how you market it, and the actual products? Yeah, where would we find this if we wanted to?
You'll most likely probably find we'll probably provide like some type of like online like website if you want to go things online.
So you don't see putting this in brick and mortar stores?
Oh, we probably could as well too. Probably.
Bigger.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just one suggestion, I guess, to start with the third party providers, different websites like Etsy, for example. That could be a good start.
Depop, yeah.
And of that example, so then that helps in spreading the name, and then creating your own website, creating your own store, or a place where it can be on the mall, you know, those little carts where you can sell also at a mall, possibly. Thank you.
For our next presentation, we have Checker Games.
So we are Checker Games, and my name is Sabor.
My name is Adrian.
My name is Chase.
I'm Namir. I'm Carlos.
I'm Alfonso.
I'm Abdul.
So recently, popular games such as Call of Duty have needed to include violence in their games with popularity. So we made these games to counter the unnecessary violence that now seems necessary for games to be interesting, when in fact there doesn't have to be violence in games for them to be popular or interesting.
In games today, many have the theme or main purpose of being violent or just downright inappropriate for kids at a young age. So we decided to make games that are not that violent. We chose to do that because there are not that many non-violent games out there on the computers, and if they aren't violent, they're probably driving games targeted for for adults and not kids.
So these are our two games. I'm going to read the description for The Depths Below. In the horror game The Depths Below, you, otherwise known as Alex, are trying to find your friend Liam after he was kidnapped. As you travel through this game, you'll start to realize that this wasn't some regular kidnapping. This game forces you to make decisions that will affect the outcome of the story. You have to be careful because one minor decision can affect if you ever see Liam again, or if you never see him again.
In Finish Line, you're playing as a racer trying to become the best and finish the track in record time. Beating everyone else, you have to prove your skills on the track. In this fast-paced racer game, you will have to make quick decisions to get into the lead and win first place. July 5th, 2022, we began working on our project without knowing what the appeal would be or what we would make.
July 7th through 8th, we began brainstorming and coming with the plan during development.
July 11th, 2022, we worked on the idea of making non-violent yet action-packed games.
On July 15th, 2022, we began to fix bugs in our games and finish up some stuff and also work on the pitch.
On July 25th, 2022, the game beta was complete and we were working on our pitch.
Okay, so what we decided to do was make games that are not violent, but still fun and competitive. We had a little bit of advantage with that because we, as a newly developed company, make games that target all ages and not just adults.
To get money from the game, people will need to play and will have to watch ads, because until we add other ad skins and other exclusive items, the ad will be our main income due to this being a demo. We will use social media ads to spread our game. We will also use Google if we decide to make a website, and then launch the game from there using a link or get it from the App Store or Google Play. Once our game takes off a little bit, we'll start putting our brand out more and getting sponsors.
We will make the game free on all gaming platforms, PC, console, mobile, etc. What we would do is put ads in the game, and once we start like adding other things like game skins, exclusive maps, stuff like that, the money won't start rolling in.
There's definitely a difference between the gross and the net right now, but we don't have those because we're more focused on how much the game would function rather than how much income we generated. If 1,000 people watch an ad on both games, the money generated from that would be $19. Now let's say those people play for an hour. That is 10 ads that play across both games.
If we multiply 19 times 24, it will give us $456 a day. If we stay at this rate, we will make about $3.2 thousand from ads in a week. We will wait a month to collect cash, so by the end of the month we can pay for tools, for new things, and pay the $99 annual fee to have our game on the App Store. And we will be making money from all platforms besides PC, which will give us a huge boost in profit.
For our closing words, we would like to show you the demos for both of our games. So these are these are the demos, and also for the Depths Below, the trailer. So yes, this is the trailer for the Depths Below, and now we will show you the game demo.
More for finish line, but it's the trailer. So as we're going through this right here are controls for the keyboard and mouse, and as you can see, WASD is the move, are the controls, and so are the arrows. But right now, this is the driver. As you're going through the game, you go through the checkpoints, and you have to make it through each checkpoint before the time runs out. But as you go through each checkpoint, time is added to the top, which you can see. And if the time runs out, then you fail. But if you make it before the time runs out, then as you can see, you'll see it at the end that you'll get to a screen, which it says all objectives completed. But after this, it'll say you win. And basically, this is the end of the game. And this is the screen, and you can either play again or stop playing.
And these are our game demos. So now, our closing. Checkered Games has made these games, and most likely future games, with the intent of changing how the gaming world works. We want to make games that don't expose kids to as much violence as other more popular games have. Because as our slogan says, we are making games fun and safe for everyone. Thank you.
A question, where did Checkered Games, where does the name come from?
Well, the checkered games, as you know, a checkerboard has a lot of spaces, sometimes different, sometimes the same. So we will create either the same theme or a different theme, but all of it will be together in our company.
Okay.
Because different, we are still, everything is still together.
Okay. And one comment, I loved the games. They're amazing, and like I say, I agree with everything Darnell was saying. Often less is more, and I think when the titles that you were putting on in the game with Looking for Liam, I think you should end with, I don't know whether I was trying to find him or trying to get out alive. I think that's really powerful, and if you stop there, it's like it catches people, and particularly in a scary situation, you let people's minds wander. You just give them you show them you're in this dark tunnel, you're going through these different mazes and things and rooms, and you don't have to tell them because their mind is already scaring themselves. So that was really powerful. I'm just amazed. So you guys just made these games. That's it's incredible. Very good.
Very important to keep kids, young adults, as far as possible from violence. We need every one of you to be strong, successful, to be happy, and to spread that to other teens, to other kids. So what you're doing is incredibly important. I absolutely loved everything that I saw. Your presentation was wonderful. It looks like you are a great team, the way how you all interacted with each other. So it was wonderful to see. I wish you continued success. Everything looks wonderful, and I'm proud that I have an opportunity to meet all of you today. Thank you, and good luck.
Thank you.
I love your mission and really sophisticated stuff. So one of the things we're asked to rate is your leadership, team, and expertise. And so I would love if you could just say a couple words about how you guys all work together to produce this amazing product.
Sure. Well, Chase here was the main developer on The Depths Below, and we have to give him all the thanks to such a great and amazing game. Carlos was very good in the designing of many materials in our games. So he designed the looks of the cart and the area around, trees and stuff like that. And then, of course, Abdul and everyone else over here as well. Well, they worked very well on the business side of everything and just completely made great graphs and everything, and it worked really well. And then
Around the time that everything had started, we were originally planning on making like a 3D platformer game, but that didn't work out because I tried to add the character skin into the game and he ended up falling through the map like 4 different times. I tried it over and over again for about a week. And then Carlos tried to implement a 3D crate that we had downloaded. The character ran through the crate. It was a solid character, but he ran through the crate. And then Carlos had changed the character design for like a better skin for how the game was made. He started falling through the map again. And then Chase and Adrian eventually gave us the idea to make 2 different games. One will be racing. You could think Adrian for Finish Line, and you could think Chase for The Depths Below. They used 2 different gaming engines to make it. Adrian used, what was it called again? He had used Unity, and Chase has used Roblox's Roblox Studio to make. He used Roblox's engine to make the map and everything else. I watched Chase make the map. The second map where you climb the ladder is like from back rooms. Like a different place where different things happen, different entities, different other types of things. And Adrian basically made the map from scratch alongside Carlos and Abdul. So I could thank them for that. And for our final presentation, we have SNA Fitness.
Hello. Hello, I'm Sincere. This is SNA Fitness. Welcome to SNA Fitness. One of the biggest problems the USA currently has is overweight people because of all the junk food being given out, such as places like McDonald's, Chick-fil-A, and all the fast food places.
A problem we hope to tackle is the people with health difficulties. We at SNA Fitness hope to help people overcome these difficulties while also making it fun and enjoyable. When I was young, I used to play a couple of sports, boxing and baseball as examples. The best thing I liked about the sport wasn't necessarily the sport, but was more of the working out part, and would make me feel more energized and I won't feel as sluggish.
The average monthly membership would be $28 to $30 per month, while a yearly membership would usually go for $100 or $110. Some of the benefits working out at SNA Fitness is we will provide people with a workout calendar in order to maintain their body's health and keep them on a set workout plan. In SNA Fitness, other than the workout plan, we will collaborate with you to help create your own workout diet so you don't overeat and gain weight or fat.
Working out will also increase your stamina and will help improve your health. What healthy food should I eat while working out?
You can eat things such as bananas, energy bars, yogurts, smoothies, peanut butter sandwiches, and energy drinks are all good for workout snacks.
How would my overweight friend work out without hurting himself?
We will start him with some simple walking on a treadmill, and then we can have him do modified push-ups and sit-ups. How does working out differ between genders?
There is no difference between men and women working out routine. How does working out relate to my everyday life?
Working out will help increase your stamina and carry load, making it easier to do heavy lifting in your everyday life. As you get older, you may find it more difficult to do common things. That's where exercise comes in. Exercising will make you feel more energized and not as sluggish. If I can't come here, what are some workouts I can do at home?
You could do push-ups and just easy workouts that you see every day. What your competitors? How will you have an edge over them?
A couple of ways we will have an edge over our competitors would be our workout plans, which we will help our mentors create, which we will help our members create. We will also have instructors to help the people with health difficulties or who are overweight, and we will also have many facilities. Our target market would be overweight people and people with body and health difficulties.
31.9% of people in Philadelphia are overweight, and a lot of Philadelphians suffer from health difficulties due to drugs or other causes.
How will you advertise your business?
We will advertise it through social media, mainly focusing on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram.
One of the many ways to enjoy working out would be to set a goal or find a way to implement games into working out. One of the many ways to do this are VR games. Can we have 2 participants for the VR game? SNA Fitness works
so you can enjoy your workout time.
That's the end.
Yeah.
Thank you. So, thank y'all for the presentation. So I had a question as far as, because I always think business first, but I always understand that with business, idea is how you actually formulate the business first. So I love that y'all have this grand idea to do this. So as far as location, where do you see this being housed at? Have you looked into the cost of actually opening this gym, buying the equipment, paying a staff? As far as like just the startup capital it would take to get this going, have y'all thought about those things?
Not right now. I don't think we haven't looked at that yet.
Sound good. Okay. Yeah, but I just want to definitely tell y'all, I appreciate y'all for telling us a story and giving us background, because y'all were educated within the topic of fitness, and just understanding the crisis of obesity in America is very important, and to push health and wellness is very important as well. So shout out to y'all.
Thank you. Yeah. I absolutely agree. This is probably the biggest health problem in America is obesity and all of the things that come with it. Excuse me. Have you thought about starting without a gym, without a space, but actually going to people's houses or just doing a real?
Yes, that's one of the things we did look into. That and maybe going into another gym and just helping people out there.
Like a trainer.
Yeah, like a trainer as well.
And you have exercise, diet. Are there other components that you have or you would like to add?
Just implementing fun into the workout as well, and having them keep a set diet is mostly it.
Okay, thank you.
So hydration also comes to mind that needs to be talked about. And we have many beautiful places in Philadelphia, Kelly Drive, Fairmont Park, other places where people run or do their exercises or even walk their dogs. So that would be also kind of, if you set up a little camp, for example, and get some friends and family first to participate, and then other people might join in, and that's how you can gain your clientele going forward. Great presentation. I was wondering who did the graphics and your presentation. It looks really good.
It was really both of us. I'm not really good at spelling, so he did all the spelling, and I really put the ideas like behind everything and the research, and he did most of the design, like all the cars and stuff, and the plane. I put the plane right there, actually. Just saying. He was in the bathroom. I put the plane right there.
I can appreciate this kind of this business on a couple different fronts. One of them being a fitness professional myself. When I first got into fitness, I just started off with just myself, showcasing my workouts, and I actually secured my first chunk of clientele just based on showcasing the workouts that I do and posting them on Instagram. And I had people reach out to me. I wasn't even thinking about training at the moment at that time because I was a former athlete, so I was just working out just so I can get back to the season. But I ended up just pursuing a fitness career from there. And throughout my time, I kind of studied up on diet and restrictions, different ways to help people lose weight, different ways to help implement exercise routine, stretching, hydration, things of that nature. Fitness camps, like it was mentioned before too, like you guys should do like little camps and stuff. Like I don't know if you want to do, start off with free family camps and just get content from the camps and just showcase it from there. I know you guys, I don't know if you guys mentioned like Facebook, TikTok, or anything like that, right? Like how you guys plan on showcasing the
We did say it in the slides. We're going to target Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. Mainly doing what you said, just showing case workout, and if you have a client, show the then now type of thing.
So progress.
Yeah.
All right. So progress. People want to see your progress. People want to see that you're consistent. Consistency is everything in fitness because if my trainer's not consistent, then what are the odds of me being consistent with working out, especially if I have no idea what I'm doing. And you may come across people with an abundance of an idea what to do. They just need you to stay on top of them. You may come into, a crowd that's in the 50 and over range where they just want to make sure they are fit enough to, raise their, like hold their grandkids up and stuff like that. I think the most I would say inclusion would be to stay consistent, strategize too, maybe implement some merch into there so that when you do your camps you got like S&E Fitness across your chest, and then like take a huge group photo at the end and have everybody look excited or whatever the case may be. And if you guys ever need any help or anything, I'm here. Like I run camps, I run various different programs that we can pretty much build on together. So great. I definitely want to see what's up with the VR though, for real. And like I said, I can appreciate something like this as a fitness professional myself. I'm only 25, so I'm still young in the fitness game, but I've been doing it for like 6 years now, and it's been nothing but pros. Just consistency is the biggest thing though too.
we do more than pick up our children. Some of us run, bike, swim, surf.
I have All right, like quick story. Quick story. Early on into my profession, I ran into a client by the name of Mr. West. He was 67 years old. When he would come to me, he would just do foundational strength training with me. So I would have him do like planks, different weightlifting routines for him. He'll do an hour stretch routine without me even asking him, that he was doing for like 40 years. Mr. West's profession was he was an insurance. He handled like life insurance. So he do like resolutions and stuff like that to help people gauge what kind of insurance that they should have. But himself, he's a traveler. He goes to Egypt, Israel. He's very cultured. And one thing that he mentioned to me, why he hired me to be a personal trainer for him, was for one, he wanted to be able to keep up with his grandkids. And for two, when he does like parasailing or like things like that, the harnesses and everything, he don't want the harness to be like so loose on him. Like he wants to actually have some like muscle to fill in the harnesses and things like that. That's one of the stories that he told me, so I was rocking with it. I'm like, all right, Mr. West, let's go. That's enough talking, Mr. West. Let's get on to this next 60 seconds. so yeah.
Yeah, great ideas. And one of the things along the same lines is for both diet and exercise, if you could create like some kind of an interactive journal for people that they have fun with. I mean, that would be a really huge step for people to both check how they're doing. You can check how they're doing, have it online, but make it fun. So create the next program from this, video would be just people that can check off that they, that they ate, the right foods and that they got that much exercise that day or that week. So it gives them guidelines and goals, and you can really motivate them, because half your job is going to be cheerleader.
It seems like a need that really needs to be filled. I think it seems like the world of diet and exercise is really crowded, and so I think you've started to identify a way you can differentiate yourselves, particularly around the VR thing. But if you could really sort of like hone in on a philosophy that you bring to diet and exercise to really like say this is SA Fitness, I think that might be more thinking around that would help. That makes sense?
Thank you.
Do it. I'm going to do it. So, okay. Drum roll. Checker game. And we'll get it up. Black butterfly.